Welcome to my class. Dear students, today we are going to discuss a very important, in short, I can say a crucial topic of English language, that is a present continuous tense. And in this sentence, in this video, we will discuss what is present, what is continuous tense, and we will discuss each and every aspect related to this topic. And we will discuss this topic especially for class 9th and 10th. So let's begin this beautiful topic with the learning outcomes. Dear students, in today's topic, we are going to learn about what are the methods of present continuous tense, what we will know about the different structures of present continuous tense. We will discuss what is affirmative, what is negative, what is interrogative, what is interrogative plus negative. We will discuss, and we will also discuss what are the WH. Along with this, we will know about how the subject will agree with verb. That is very important. Going to be a very important. That is, we will know about SV relationship. We will also understand about the uses. The uses of is, uses of am, uses of are. And also today we are going to discuss about what are the different uses of present continuous tense. That means where we have to apply this present continuous tense. Whether we will use this while speaking, by writing, or whatever the area, or you can say aspects where we can make the use of this particular. So let's first discuss what is present continuous tense. What is its method? So as far as method is concerned, so in while using present continuous tense, we need a subject, we need is, we need am, we need are, we need V1, and we have a with ing, and then there is an object. But there is no need of object. There are many books who has written about the use of object, but in some books you will also find there is no object. So you need not be worried about the object. You can you can say that subject plus ismr plus v1 plus ing. It is sufficient method of present continuous tense. Whenever we make any sentence based on present continuous tense, so you need subject, you need is, you need am, you need are. But remember one thing, what is present continuous tense? In short, in Hindi we can say those sentence which ends with raha hai, rahe hai, rahi hai. They comes under the category of present continuous tense. For example, मैं जा रहा हूँ, I am going. मैं नहीं जा रहा हूँ, I am not going. क्या मैं जा रहा हूँ, am I going? क्या मैं नहीं जा रहा हूँ, am I not going? So let's discuss more example to understand this. Now let us discuss some more example based on this tense. Firstly, we will discuss affirmative. Affirmative means when we talk about affirmative, it means a positive sentence, or we can say assertive sentence, or some people say declarative sentence. We have also know about we have already know now what is the method. So whenever we make a sentence, for example, we make this first example we will discuss. So there is the use of I. I is a subject, and then we talk about am. According to the method, we have a right, and with ing it is again according to the method. If we talk about a poem, so if you talk about a poem, the poem is a object. तो this sentence is I am writing a poem. मैं कविता लिख रहा हूँ. I already said to you, I already told you that those sentences which ends with raha hai, it means they are present continuous tense. So I am writing a poem is a present continuous tense. In the same way, I am not writing a poem is a negative of it. If we talk interrogative, so when we talk about interrogative, so you can see there is a use of am. So am is already outside the sentence. Am I writing a poem? This is interrogative. It means whenever you want to make any sentence interrogative, you just bring out the helping verb outside. It becomes automatically interrogative, and then rest of the sentence. Am I writing a poem? In the similar manner, we have an interrogative plus negative. Am I not writing a poem? Why am I writing a poem? So this is very important. Here we have made the use of why. Why is a question word. Along with this, this is also WH form. What is this? This is WH form. And when we talk about WH form, it means these are those words which have WH in the starting. When they start, they have a WH. Like when we talk about when, it has WH. when we talk about where, it has sentence in the start we have a WH. So in the similar manner, you can make a thousand of sentence. For example, she is driving the car, she is not driving the car, is she driving the car, is she not driving the car, when is she driving the car. But always make first sentence interrogative, then you can combine with WH form. Need to remember this. Never write like this. When she is driving the car, this is totally incorrect. You have to write like this. When is she driving the car? So there is another example. They are playing the game. They are not playing the game. Are they playing the game? Are they not playing the game? And where are they playing the game? So that is very important. So you can, in short, I can say, you can, by using the structure present continuous tense, you can make a lakhs of sentence, not a single sentence. Now student, come to here. You can see here we have some words like we have a he, we have a she, we have a it. If we have a name, we have a singular noun. So you can see all these comes under the category of third person singular. So we always make use of is with such words. In short, you can say with such subjects. Whenever we want to make any sentence, for example, he is going. So you can see he is a subject, but we have used with he is. So you always remember one thing, that when there is he, when there is she, it, name and singular noun, always make the use of is. But remember one thing, when we talk about the name, it means any name, any person's name. For example, Ram is going, Sham is going, Mohan is eating, and Sima is writing. So when we talk about a singular noun, so it means anything which is single. For example, a dog. A dog is barking. It means the dog, not dogs are barking. So you remember all these words come under the third person singular, and you always need to make the use of is with such kind of words. Now students, we will discuss the use of are, where we make the use of are. So you here need to remember that we make use of are with when we talk about the you. Wherever there is written you, so you always make use of are while talking about present continuous tense. We will also make use of are with they. We can also make use of are with we. We can also make of are with plural noun. As I have already told you, there is singular noun and we also have a plural noun. For example, dog is a singular and dogs are plural. When we talk about a plant, plant is a singular and plants are a plural. In the similar manner, we have a am, but we can't use am with all these like you, they, we, and plural noun. We make the use of am only with I. So you here is an exception that whenever there is I, so you always make use of am, not is or neither are. So you can make always use of am with I. Now students, come to this here. We have some examples based on is, based on are, and based on am. If we talk, you can see here. Here is the use of he. You can see where we make the use of is. When we talk about you, so we have made the use of are. And when we talk about am, so we have made the use of when we talk about I, so we have made the use of am. In a similar manner, when we talk about a she, so we have made the use of is, and when we talk about the we have make the use of are. In another example, there is a Ram, and we have make the use of is because Ram is a name. And when we talk about this example, in this example, there is a this plant. This plant is a singular noun, and again we have make the use of is. In a similar manner, we have a they, we have make the use of are, and we have a plural nouns, that is these plant, so we have here make the use of are. Yes, students, now we will talk about the different uses of present continuous tense. Let us first discuss rule 1. We use present continuous tense to talk about a action, or we can say a situation that is going on at a time when we are talking or thinking about. That is very important that we make the use of present continuous tense, especially when we talk about an action or situation that is going on, or when it is going on, when we are talking, when we are thinking about it. For example, shh, there is a sound means silence. Don't make a noise. The child is a subject, is helping verb, and you can see there is a sleep plus ing. Don't make a noise. The child is sleeping. Here you can see the do not make a noise. It means it is already in present, and that's why we have made the use of present continuous next part. In the similar example we have given in the second example, don't make noise. He is writing. Now students, come to the second rule. We use present continuous tense to talk about an action, with that is temporary in nature. What I am saying, temporary in nature, or you can say incomplete. That means action is not completed. For example, we are living in Jammu. It means it is a temporary action, because maybe we have not a permanent resident there. Maybe we are staying with our relatives where we are staying for some time. And when we talk about I live in Jammu, it means I have a permanent house in Jammu and I live permanently there, and situation is already complete. तो फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर मैंने कहना हो कि मैं बटोत में रहता हूँ, तो आई लिव इन बटोत. इफ आई एम सेइंग दैट आई विल स्टे ओवर हियर ओनली फॉर सम टाइम, तो आई कैन से आई एम लिविंग in Batot. It means my duration of living is very short. May I going to shift somewhere? So you can simply understand by this that when there is incomplete action, when there is temporary action, so you can make the use of present. Dear students, now come to rule third. When we talk about, we use present continuous tense to talk about developing. What I am saying, are developing, are changing situations. That means the situation which is changing day by day. For example, the weather is getting warmer and warmer. The situation is changing now. Here in the second example, the plants are growing day by day. So these plants, if we say, if we see this example, these plants, so these plant is the plural word, and we have make the use of are. Also growing is v1, and we have make the use of ing. And day by day is a time expression deciding that something is going on day by day. So we make the use of present continuous when there is a there is a changing in situations. Now students, let us see this rule number 4. In a rule 4, we use present continuous tense to talk about repeated actions. What I am saying, are repeated actions, but when there is repeated action, so it becomes a habitual fact also. You need to remember here, repeated action should be temporary in nature, not permanent in nature. That means when there is temporary nature actions, so you can make the use of present continuous. For example, Ram is coming late nowadays. So you know nowadays will decide at a time expression which is deciding that Ram is coming late nowadays. It means it is not his habitual. This action is only for temporary. And in the another example, she is going home late nowadays. To in this way, if there is a repeated action, then you can make the use of present simple instead of present continuous. Now students, come to evaluations part. So let us discuss some of the examples so that you can understand it. There is a sentence written, choose the correct subject plus verb plus agreement relationship. Subject verb agreement, that we have called in learning outcome SV relationship. So you can make the use of present method, method of present continuous tense. There is written, subject is already written there. Going means a verb plus ing is already there. That means what is missing? Missing part is something like this. So you can make any one of these three, but it you have already studied about the different roles. Now you can simply write for the use of she. When there is a she, so you can make the use of is instead of any other thing. So in the second example, there is a name, and you can make the use of again is. If we talk about they, so you can again make the use of are. You can make the use of are. In the similar manner, we have a we, so you can make the use of are. And when we talk about I, so you can further make the use of are. In I, with I, we can make the use of am. And if we talk about a he, we can make the use of is. When we talk about these plants, so when we talk about these plants, so these plants are plural, so here we can make the use of are. In similar manner, with this plant, we can make the use of is. Dear students, now come to the last part of this video. So in this, I have given some example for you to solve. We have already discussed all these examples, but now it's your turn to do this. But remember one thing, it is written over here a present continuous tense. Fill in the blanks with present continuous tense. But in the exam, there may be written with a suitable form of verb. So it depends upon you. When you learn all type of tenses, then then there will be written a suitable form of verb. Now we have studied only about a present continuous tense. That's why we have given only examples which is based on present continuous. So you can do it by yourself, but I request you one thing, that whenever you go through with your test book or whatever the material you are studying, just find out such kind of examples in your test book, in your study material, so that it can be, it is become so much easy for you to understand all these. With this, we have completed this beautiful topic. Hope you have understand.